I would like to talk about a few of the miscellaneous items we haven't talked about yet. First of all, there is the Manage button found in the header. Click on that and we'll bring up a dialog box to edit the character's traits. For example, the character name, your name as a player, the GM's name, and the name of the campaign. Your character height has been randomly generated, as well as the weight. Changing the height will affect the character's BMR, and changing the character's weight will affect the character's encumbrance penalty. You can also change the character's eyes and hair, age and sex, as well as fate points, experience, and development points. The application does not use fate points for anything. It's merely a placeholder to show you how many you currently have to use. Experience is not also used. There is no mechanism in place that will bring up the new level section when you reach a certain number of experience points. Recent events, background, personal goals, and other notes can be used to flesh out your character's details. Adding information here will show up in your notes section on the main screen. Lastly, you can adjust your character's picture by selecting a picture from your computer. In your notes section, if you have Martial Law or College of Magics installed, you will see a button to add an organization or guild. You can select an organization from the database, or use it as a template to build a custom organization for your character or for the world. If you want, you can save this organization in the database to use later. When you add the organization to your character, it will show up in the notes section of your character sheet. Clicking on the eye icon will bring up a viewable window of the organization. Under the menu options for File, you have New, which will open the new Character Wizard section. You have Open, that will open a character sheet. You have Save, which will save your character sheet, and Save As, that will save a copy of the character under a different file name. Close Character will close the current character shown, and will return to the splash screen if no other characters are loaded. If you open up a few character sheets, you can open up the dashboard and see all the characters loaded into AutoHARP currently. Each character will appear as a card with the image of the character and some of the header information. If you mouse over the card, it will flip over to reveal some basic information about the character: armor, weapons, talents, skills, spells, and items. You can also open the character using the Open Character button found at the bottom of the card. You can save multiple open characters into what is called a campaign file. Campaign files are a great way to organize multiple characters into a single file. Campaign files are also used in combat. You can select to print a character sheet, which will open a separate tab, which will display a PDF file of your character sheet. This PDF is printable. You can also download this PDF as well, especially if you have a PDF editing tool, or if you want to send your character sheet as an attachable document to your GM. The last thing I will talk about here is preferences. Opening preferences, you can see that I can update preferences globally and locally to a character. Global preferences are used for all characters. It can be used to select a new world or system, to change the combat tables to another book when using combat, to change the armor tables to another book when using defenses, and so on. You can also update the theme as well. Currently, there is a light and a dark theme. Here's what the program looks when we select Dark Theme. You can also update the statistical allocation defaults here as well, but the user can still select any of the 3 statistical allocation choices from the program. Individual character preferences are used for the character itself. Warning: it is not a good idea, though, to remove books from a character's preferences or even globally. Once you use a book for a character creation and/or a new level creation, removing that book will cause issues with the character. It might even corrupt the sheet. This is because your character sheet now contains expansion information, but the program's not loading that information anymore because you have opted to not use the books, and therefore it will corrupt the overall sheet itself.